Hello YouTube. So today is a monumentous day. Well, a little bit monumentous anyway. A couple of weeks ago, for the very first time, I ordered clothes online, which might not seem like a big deal, but for me, who often find shopping a complete nightmare, I know a lot of ladies know the feels of things being different sizes and different departments and different clothes and, needing one size in another and never being completely sure unless you try something on if it's going to fit you. So to order online without that sort of ability has always been too big of a risk for me, but I decided, live and let live. We're going to try something new. So today, my very first online clothing order came in the mail. And not only is it my first online clothing order, but it's also from a website that it says wee bit sketch that I'm not entirely sure about. And I did find a lot of information on. So I ordered a bunch. This is the first batch of what I ordered. We're going to go through it. I'm going to talk a little bit about quality and expectation, and full disclosure, I've tried them on so I can tell you if they fit. And hopefully this will be the beginning of a brand new ability for me to buy fantastic new clothes. So today we are going to go through my first Zulily order. So because it was my first online clothing order, I decided to be safe and I didn't order things that were going to be questionable. Things like pants. Oh God, ordering pants online. I don't know if I'll ever be brave enough to do that. Pants. Anything that would have been tight, or if the waist would fall in a different place. The only thing I ordered that was a risk is actually not here yet. So that will have to be in my second review and unboxing of Zulily because I'm waiting for a bunch of other stuff to come. This was all the safe stuff. And I was pretty impressed. I enjoyed the quality and the fit. I'm going to go through each piece and I'll show you a picture of what it's supposed to look like, and we'll talk a little bit about this website and sort of the tips and the tricks that I've been able to discover. So there are 4 things in here. Now, even though it's only August, it's certainly starting to feel like fall a lot. So I'm actually really excited because I bought these as fall clothing. I was basically looking for some comfortable things that I could wear with tights and boots, especially because as I work in a museum, it's really cold because the artifacts first, and we don't often get a lot of heat. So I was looking for some warm stuff. So we're gonna start off. This is a plaid dress from the brand Untitled, which is a French brand, and they had in an event. So Zulily is an interesting and unique website in the sense that they don't actually stock any of this stuff. What they do is they sell it on behalf of the retailers. So they'll have an event or a sale, which once you sign up to Zulily, because you have to sign up in order to view the site, you'll get daily messages about different sales and events. So usually the events are, a combination of different brands that have to go with a theme. And from what I've been told, if you stick to brands, you're not going to be disappointed with Zulily. But of course, that depends. Each event is different, and there's a couple of things to look for when you're ordering from Zulily, which is really pay attention to the size chart, really pay attention to the fabric and what it's made of, and pay attention to where it ships from. If it ships from the US, then it's probably a US company and not an Asian company with Asian sizing, because of course that's much smaller and that can be a huge risk. And it's always important when you're shopping with Zulily to actually look for a legitimate brand. So before I bought any of these, I went onto the Untitled website and made sure it was an actual clothing brand in the States that was simply giving their overstock to Zulily, and then Zulily sells it to you. They get it from the retailer. It ships from the retailer to Zulily and then to you. So the biggest complaint about Zulily is that shipping takes a long time. Now I ordered these on August 10th and I got them on August 25th. So for this particular order, because it shipped from the States and it was an American brand, it only took about 2 weeks, which is not bad at all. However, the other dress I ordered with this order is not even shipping until September 9th, which is a month after I ordered it, which means it's going to be about a month and a half before I get it. So it really is just a risk. It depends on where the brand's from, but for sure this website is cheap, but you're going to wait a long time for your stuff if you're ordering outside of the States. So with that in mind, I placed my order. These were all the things that I sort of garnered about Zulily before. So this is it indeed, as stated, the Elongé brand, tags and all. Now this fabric was, I believe, rayon and spandex, polyester, cotton mix, all that. And this is indeed 95% polyester and 5% spandex. So the website description was true to the actual product. Now there's going to be a picture of what this is supposed to look like, and here it is in reality. So this is a really cute plaid tunic dress. It has pockets, which is great. All of these things have pockets, so I'm actually really excited about that, because you know, as well as I know, there's never any pockets in women's clothing. Now, it is not a weave plaid, like it's not a true plaid, it is printed on here. Now, this is a thin material. You know, if you stretch, you can see through, but it doesn't feel insubstantial. It is nice and heavy. It has good heft to it. It fits really well. To be perfectly honest, I went a size up rather than my normal size because I was really worried about these going too small. I probably could have gotten this in my normal size, but it still fits pretty comfortably. I think it's always a good idea to go up rather than, you know, smaller, because you can, if you really like something, tailor it to fit you, but it's a lot harder to add fabric. So really pay attention to the sizing chart when you're ordering on this website. It's different for every item. You know, measure yourself. It tells you how to do that. If you're gonna invest in online clothing, invest smart. So here's my first thing. So this is gonna be really cute with a dress and some boots and some tights. I really love the color. I also really love stuff like this because it's really fun to wear with wraps too. So that one totally is described, completely happy with it. Besides it being, you know, a little bit thinner, I did think on the picture, and I think you'll agree with me, it does look more like it's actual flannel, not just print flannel. But, you know, that being said, I'm still happy with it. Now this was another Elongé dress, tunic dress, and I think this is the one I'm actually most happy with, to be honest. This is a beautiful color. It is true to the website. Now, however, you'll notice that this does not have the Elongé label, but it did have an Elongé tag. So, you know, there's always running the risk of getting knockoffs and stuff with these sorts of websites. That being said, this is a beautiful dress. It's so soft. The sizing is great. It has pockets. It looks exactly like the picture. And, you know, rayon and spandex, that is what it said in the product description that the fabric would be. So, you know, that we are, you know, not misrepresenting it. It fits really well. It's super comfy. They had this in a bunch of different colors. This is kind of like a cranberry red. I was gonna get it in black, but I own a lot of black. So I went through and got this one instead. And as you can see, pockets, 3/4 length sleeve, gonna be super cute with a necklace and some tights and some boots. So that was great. And then I got another Elongé tunic. Now I will say that this is one that I do think picture misrepresented a little bit. I think in the picture it did have like elbow patches, and it looked more like a substantial sort of sweater material in the picture, but you know, it is very nice, and it is nice and, you know, substantial. It's thick, it's great. It doesn't have the elbow patches, so that's the one thing that was a bit disappointing, but it is still the, you know, Elongé brand, so, you know, we're not looking at a knockoff here, and it's just a really pretty sweater dress. So just a really nice sweater dress. Again, like, you know, a little see-through, but when it's on, it's not bad. Like when I tried it on, I didn't feel like it was like see-through and insubstantial and stuff. And this one is the same thing, polyester. So, I mean, most of these things aren't cotton or, you know, a wool and such like that. They are if you order, I think, from the different brands. So I often see like higher end brands, and, you know, you're gonna pay 50, 60 bucks a top. So if you want to spend a little bit more, I don't think the website is gonna be lying to you and sending you the wrong thing. I really do think it's worth it, because it's not like those like $3 dress rose gal websites. This is like an actual legitimate business that is getting these pieces from other companies and then selling them. So if you spend more, you're gonna get a little bit better quality, I think. think. Now, when I bought these online, each of those Tunic dresses was $30, 30 Canadian dollars. So that's a really good deal for these. They're really comfortable, and I knew when I was buying them what materials they were going to be. So for me, I don't have super sensitive skin. I can wear polyesters and rayons and mixed fabrics. They don't bother me. But of course, if that's something that turns you off, really just pay really close attention to the description, because it will really sort of like let you know what the fabric is, and you can know if it's worth it to buy. Of course, I'm going to put the link to Zulily below so you can take a look at the website. The last thing I got in this order is a different brand. Now, it was part of the same event, which meaning that, you know, it was an event that had, you know, Elongé tunics and a bunch of different brands all together. When you look on the website, you'll see what I mean. This one is Carles, and again, it is indeed the brand, and it's just a really cute, really nice sort of loose V-neck top. It's got tight sleeves, but then really billowy and really loose. I think it's gonna look great with a pair of, you know, pants, and I think it'll be really nice and comfortable for sitting at work because it's warm. Now, it again is nice and soft, stretchy, good fabric, not like, you know, made from, it doesn't smell like burnt tires like some of those other places. And again, it's rayon and spandex. Now, all of these are like hand wash and stuff like that. To be honest, I'll probably put them in the washing machine, but I mean, these are clothes that are meant to be like, they're good quality for what you paid for. I think I paid like $20 for this. So, you know, like it was really inexpensive, and, you know, it's exactly as represented on the website. And I think if you're careful and you make sure that you order, really pay attention to the size, where it's coming from, and the fabric, I think Zulily is pretty safe. Again, this was my very first order with them, and I'm happy with all of these. I'm gonna wear all of them. They all fit great, and they were exactly sort of as I expected they would be from the pictures that were represented on the website. Of course, like I said, the dress that I ordered is the sort of mystery dress, because now it's coming September 9th, so I'm assuming it's coming from Asia, so I'm assuming it's maybe going to be a little too small, but we're going to see. As I get the next couple batches in, I'm going to keep doing reviews and unboxings, so that if you are interested in investing some money, especially if you spend, you know, like the $50 or $60 on the more expensive pieces, if this is something worth it. So I'll get some higher end stuff, not just like the lower end tunics. Maybe I'll buy a couple risky things that I'm not sure if they'll fit, and we'll sort of see how this goes. So thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please hit like below. If you want to see more unboxing videos about Zulily and you're interested in ordering from the website, there will be more coming. Hit subscribe so you can always know when they're going to be on my channel. Thanks so much for watching today, everyone, and I hope you go forth and maybe buy some fantastic clothes. Bye!